Good morning, guys. So today, as you could probably tell by the title, I'm going to kind of be taking you guys along with me to work so you can kind of see what a real estate attorney does. Today is probably going to be a pretty busy day. We have one closing, I think. Yeah, one closing. I have some other stuff I need to get done, and I'm just going to take you guys along. So as you can obviously tell, I'm doing makeup, getting ready for work. And as you have seen from my morning routine, and the fact that it's still summer, I keep it pretty basic. My hope is that I might be able to show you guys how a typical closing goes down, but that's really up to the client if they want to be, on camera. So we'll see what happens. If not, I'll just try to take you through most of the rest of my day. There's a potential that it could get busy and then I could forget. So we'll see what happens. I'll take you guys through my day until I get home from work, and then what I kind of do after work and whatnot. So if you're interested, keep watching.
So for me, there is no typical morning. My morning quote-unquote routine changes every day depending on what is going on in the office. So this particular day I was prepping a closing, and by prepping a closing I mean buyers were coming to sign their documents. I needed to make copies of the loan package, make sure all the numbers match with the lender, send a bunch of emails, make sure the sellers either signed their documents ahead of time or were coming in to sign their documents, etc., etc. Prepping a loan package probably is, besides running titles, the most time-consuming thing that I do. Sometimes I prep them the night before, depending on if we have documents to prep. Sometimes it ends up just happening in the morning, right before closing. And if you've ever closed on a house, you know that signing loan documents can be very time-consuming. Typically, we allot about an hour for buyers to sign their closing documents because there can be some hefty packages depending on the lender. So that's just what I'm doing here. I'm, prepping the loan package, getting the closing ready for the day. After I finish prepping the closing package, I will then do other things, whether it's answering emails it could be from the lender, it can be from the buyer, it can be from either buyer or seller's agent. So a good chunk of my day is definitely spent corresponding or responding to emails from a lot of different moving parties in the transaction. So conducting the closing is one thing that people know real estate attorneys do. They go to, their office on closing day and they sign documents. But another thing that real estate attorneys do is what we call running title. So something that we encourage all of our buyers to purchase is title insurance. And what title insurance is it's insurance that provides protection to the homeowner if someone sues and says they have a claim against the home from before the homeowner purchased it. So when I run title, I am checking what we call the chain of title to make sure all of the people that have been deeded the property or are in the chain of title have transferred the title correctly and have the authority to transfer the title. This can be very time consuming depending on if I'm doing, say, a 30-year search or if I'm doing, say, a shorter search because the previous owner purchased a title policy that we can tack to. Besides prepping closing package, running title probably consumes most of my day, and scattered out throughout the rest of my day is answering phone calls from clients or agents or lenders, making sure that payoffs for mortgages from sellers are ordered, making sure that HOA statements are also ordered, and making sure that my files are ready so that when the date of closing comes, there's nothing that's still pending or outstanding, and my ducks are all in a row. Closing day is the day that buyers anticipate the most and can't wait until it comes. That's when you come into our office and you sign your loan documents so that you can purchase the property. During closings, I go through all of the documents and all of the numbers to make sure the buyer understands everything that they're signing and what their loan entails. This is typically the only time as the closing attorney that I get to meet the buyers and, spend time with them. And I am glad that I am that last person that typically gets to give them the good news that they are closed, the house is theirs, and give them a big congratulations. It's time to go home. All right, let's go. Day is over, people. Day is over. So in typical sham form, I forgot to film the outro to this video, so I'm doing it now. Typical evening after work is either I or Kieran will cook, which is what I'm doing now. We'll typically hang out on the couch over there and watch TV or movie or something. And what else do we do? Eat ice cream. That's our typical night. I'm making some pasta, got some ground beef. Got my water boiling for my spaghetti noodles. So guys, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave your girl a comment, and see you guys next time.